The stat that you don't want to have is 5 times of not getting to stick around. But I saw the quote from Carl Lewis that you guys' system may be broken and to throw out the whole system. Um, I might have some truth to it, some validity to it. You know what I mean? May need to try something new to make this process not happen again. So, but outside of that, boy, Canada, oh Canada,
Canada,
led
oh Canada.
led by Andre DeGrasse. That boy always figured out a way to get a medal, don't he? And it always figure out a way to be gold, man. Shouts out to that team, man.
It
Um,
was crazy though, because watching the race, you hear the commentator say, and there's Andre DeGrasse, who has not yet to come away with a medal at this championship.
he said he says it right there, man. Shout out to Rodney, uh, Aaron Brown,
Moose,
Moose,
Jerome Blake.
and Andre DeGrasse, man. You guys got the job done and closed it out. Andre DeGrasse and Aaron Brown wasn't having the best Olympics, but I am putting my bottom dollar on it. Winning this gold medal will make them sleep better at night.
Listen, watching Aaron Brown after they come across the finish line, listen, boy. He was so now he had to go back to that same camp where Team USA at Dennis Mitchell, and he has to. You think he gonna gloat, or you think he gonna pat him on the back and be like, "Hey guys,
no. I think he's gonna console his teammates, man. You know what I mean? I mean, that's a rough position to be in. You know, you watch y'all team, and I mean, you've talked to me about it before. Being on one of those teams is one of those things that is very sensitive. So I don't think
one. Geez, I wish I could say I was just on one of those teams.
Yeah, it's very sensitive, and it being his teammate that he trains day in and day out with, and he looked like he took it really, really hard. I don't think he gloats. I think he helps him figure that out. As much as people will tell him, and we all as athletes know, as much as people tell you it's not your fault and it's not anything else, yourself
Aaron
will tell
gonna pull
you.
up the first day of practice, and he gonna be like, "Y'all know what this look like? It look like Olympic gold medal."
If he do that, boy, he is a savage. But
he has some savagery to him. I watched him.
You know him better than I do.
You talk a lot of shit at practice, man, and he gonna have it in his back pocket. He might have that medal in his back pocket and be like, this is what it gets the job done looks like. So it might be there. He might talk that shit. Aaron Brown might be talking that trash. Who knows? But it's all in fun, right? So, oh man, so hard, bro.
Yeah,
that's a tough one, dog.
Very tough.
That's a tough one.
It's very, very, very. You're right. It's very tough that he trains in the camp that where it's the same guy that everybody's saying caused them trains with him. So that's going to be very, very touchy situation right there. But you know what I was very happy for? Akin Simbine, man, Mr. Consistency. He might not necessarily like that name. That's what the track world calls him, Mr. Consistency. But he walks away with some hardware. And I'm happy for him for that, man. I'm definitely happy for him for that. Silver medal. I mean, he worked his way all the way to the line. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely happy for him for that. You know what I mean? Him and everybody on that team.
Absolutely, man. They did a great job. And of course, the bronze medalists, Great Britain, they are always there. I'm telling you right now, the UK is always there, bro.
They're going to figure out a way.
You cannot count them out. They are always there.
I thought this was going to be China's time, bro. I thought this was going to be China's time. I mean, I watched how they ran in the heats. You know what I mean? And they was looking up at the board like, we beat Jamaica? Where's Jamaica? Like, they were looking for Jamaica. They was like, where are they at? You know what I mean? But I thought it was going to be their time. You know what I mean? But I guess it wasn't. Something about that race, though, I'm going to tell you what, one of the fastest races of all time, 38.08 was last place. Every other team in that race was 37. Every other team was 37.
Yeah.
Very fast 4x1.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And I mean, to go back to what's going on with Team USA, like, I can't for the life of me understand why you just didn't do a plug and play kind of move. Like, you already got the job done in the prelims, and you run 37-47, which would have won the finals with that quartet. Why didn't you just either keep Lindsay on anchor or either move Kenny to anchor and just keep that synergy going all the way around the track? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't understand why you would recreate the wheel for whatever reason and feel like you had to put Fred on the end. Fred did a good job on second leg, right? The handoffs were shaky through the prelims, but the fact of you have to build consistency, right? So they got it done the first time. They just need to go back and just do it again the second time. So it kind of leaves me questioning, like, why would you go out there and try a whole new quartet in a whole different order, you know?
Yeah, I think is one of those things where you err on, if the job gets done, I'm a genius. But if the job gets fumbled, I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass.
Too risky. Too risky. That was way too risky, bro. Like, literally all you had to do is say, hey, Courtney, we need you. Get back in there. Or Kenny, give the measurements from Kyrie, and this how many steps you do. Give him the stick, ride it home. You know what I mean? And that was necessary. You got to realize that in my era, you know, yeah, we have not been successful for the last couple Olympics. But in those Olympics, you had Team Jamaica. And I mean, not just Team Jamaica. You're talking about Usain Bolt, 9.5/9.6, Johan Blake, 9.6, Safa Powell, 9.7. You have Michael Frater, sub 10.9.9. You have Nestor Carter, 9.8, right? So not only are you running against a quartet that can run with you or better than you, but it's a fact of that brings anxiety to the table. That's what brings that pressure, because knowing that you have to go out there and you cannot slip at all. Like, the margin of error is like, it's the smallest ever when you're competing against a team like that. So when you're going out there, yeah, trying to run fast, trying to keep up with the pace is going to cause a lot of problems and mistakes. But I felt like at this relay, each of those athletes respectively, they could have beat anybody in their zones. They were the fastest on their legs. All they had to do was give those safe passes that we've seen Team Jamaica do in the past, get the stick around, have the victory. So I don't understand why it had to be a whole different kind of like order that was put out there.